Shemai GTA chums. We have a brand new off-roader in GTA with the latest DLC. It's the Yosemite 1500, which you can purchase at Southern San Andreas Auto. 1.2 million. I'm going to do a customization first, but I'm going to do an off-road performance test to see how well it does crossing rivers, climbing mountains, obstacles, that kind of thing, and see how good it is as an off-road. I'll also drive it around town as well. So armour and brakes are upgraded to the max. But let's go straight through to the Liviaris. So I've just painted it in a funky little colour there, two-tone to look like an original. It's based on a Chevy Silverado, which we don't have in the UK unless people import them. A lot of Dodge Rams, I see. Got that. I'm going to go with the white stripe, I think. There are a few others, a few kind of racy type ones there. Off-road. I suppose that is off-road to the max, isn't it? But no, we're just going to go with a basic white stripe. Colours, respray. So what we're going to do, classic Cabernet red at the moment. What about some kind of black steel on top and below something bright? So we want not silver, just to give it yellow. Looks nice, bright orange. That's yellow, isn't it? Somebody's colourblind. Dew yellow looks even better. Let's just have a wee look to see if the bright green. No, not as good as dew yellow. And you can go blue on blue. That's pretty good as well. We're gonna go with that. Trim colour. Oh, we can change that. I'll just have a look at the inside. So what does it change? There we go. Oh, that looks a bit odd, doesn't it? Look at it from the outside. Yeah, not quite, but I wonder if there's anything funky we could go for, like a brown. I mean, that sets off the kind of green on the outside. So a moss brown, yeah. Why not? That's pretty awful, but yeah, that's good. Crew emblem on the door. Right, let's have a look at the other bits and pieces, like the bumpers and that, and see what we can change. See if we can put a bar on. There we go. That's a nice bar. I like that. But we lose our secondary colour with that. But it is an off-road build, and some of those, do those have lights? Any got lights? We need additional lights. Yeah. So probably the heavy-duty bumper. Or we could put a tow hook on it as well. What about the tow hook? It's alright, isn't it? Oh, is that? What is that? Is that a light? I'm going to put that on. Declass bumper. It's just a bumper, isn't it? It's not a light. Oh, we'll put it on. It's got a bull bar as well. Yeah, there we go. With ram bar. Alright, we'll just have a look at these and see what we've got. Anything that kind of matches it. Matches it in feeling. There we go. Something like that, but we're looking at ground clearance as well. I don't want to lose the ground clearance. Quite like it stock, so I'm gonna leave it stock and just leave the front end. Engine's upgraded to the max. Exhaust, so we have just a little exhaust. Do we have any twin ones for excitement? There we go. It always goes faster when it's a twin. And oh, look at that, we lose ground clearance with that side exhaust. That's a shame. Oh, and those chub exhausts coming out the top, and that one you lose a little bit of ground clearance again, which might be a struggle. So I'm gonna go with this one. It looks good. It's original. Hopefully it doesn't look too much like an NPC. Okay, grill, slat grill. There's got to be something in here that looks nice. I like that. Chrome heavy duty. I like it. I'm going to go with that one. Yeah. Bonnet. Have you got any interesting ones? That's dual intake. Yeah, a few sporty looking ones. Scooped hood. Looks decent enough. And it goes completely crazy as well. Oh yeah, we got. Oh yeah. No, we're not going to go with that, but I think we'll just go with just the little dual intake. That looks nice. Classic. Right, mirrors. So chrome mirrors. Okay, that would work with our colours. Carbon mirrors. So stock is fine. We don't need anything else. Plates. We could colour it in and make it. But yeah, why not? We'll go with that one. Could go red or dead. Roll cage. Now this, yeah, I like it, but I don't. I'm not sure how I feel about that. This is for an off-road build, you know, with the petrol tanks there. But I just don't like the secondary colour look. And this, it's all chubbed up a bit. But that looks best, but it also looks like an NPC, but is it best? I don't know. Maybe I'm not being daring enough. Skirts. Alright, you're losing ground clearance with these, so I'm not going to pick any of them, I don't think. There's none, some of them are quite low profile, like that one is the one that I would go for, but I'm just going to go for 0. Spoiler, do we get traction bonus? Yes we do. Oh, we're definitely going to go for that then. I feel like it's a little bit NPC-like at the moment, so look at that wing. That's kind of crazy, but is it too crazy? If you're gonna go for the wing, probably go for the large one. But I'm just gonna go with that somewhere in between. A little bit of a ducktail. I like it. It's good. Suspension, right? Here's the important bit. Now it's long wheelbase, so normally I'll just do competition, but I'm a bit worried about ground clearance, so I'm going to leave it stock. Transmission is done to the max. Turbo is done as well. Wheel type, so we want to go for some off-road rims and just the stock ones, not the chromes. And just the Raider is good. That is a decent rim, and I want a 5-star. Either that or the Nevis, I think it was. Nevis was good. But it's a good classic rim, that. But just because we're spending a bit of money, why don't we get something else? Like Ridge Climber or the Concave 5. I think the Concave 5 just about wins. Between those two. Right. Good. Wheel colour, going to colour it in black. Tyres, tyre enhancements, bulletproofs and all that business. We can do some all-terrain radials, why not? We are off-roading to the max. And look at the windows, we could limo them out, but on an off-road build you generally don't, but why not but just add a bit of light smoke, just for a bit of excitement. There we go, complete. Let's go on off-road to the max. Around town, the acceleration is not superb, but then again it is a truck. And once it gets up to speed, it's not too bad really. It's average speed. It's obviously not a dragger or anything like that, but it's enjoyable enough. It's in town. Let's try and ford a river. So we go through the shallow end, and it seems to be drowning, but it's made it. Not that those exhausts make much difference, and we don't have a snorkel on it either, so let's try the deep end. Seems to have a get really low in the water in this car. Oh, it didn't make it. Well, that's disappointing. Let's try some ground clearance on these logs. Oh, we are struggling. Yeah, that's not good. But then the logs themselves, it does make it over once the logs have been released. Reversing over it seems to work a bit better. I wonder if that front bumper is having a bit of an issue there. It's not too bad once the logs are released though. So I was right to keep the suspension high. And going up these logs is fine though. Also, I don't know if you can see, but the front bumper light thing works, so that's good news. One thing that Rockstar's done right there. Time for the Chiliad challenge. Away we go. We're aiming for 1 minute and 40 or less, ideally, for this kind of car, but I'm not sure we're going to get there. It's not the fastest on the upslope. It seems to grip alright. We'll see as we get higher up how the grip does. And handling's okay. The long wheelbase makes it a little bit tricky at times to get things around. It does jiggle a bit as well. There's a bit of bounce to the suspension. Maybe stiffening the suspension would have helped on this bit. At least, although that would have sacrificed the ground clearance. And here we go. Yeah, it's not brilliant on the upslope. And let's keep on going. 1.2 million. It's got to be better than some. No, I mean, for bang for buck, yeah, I'm not feeling it right now. Yeah, come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm not sure I should have put that spoiler on as well. Should have got for a little spoiler. Maybe the other exhaust. Should have kept the stock exhaust, but I just didn't want it to look like an NPC car. And also, for performance, of course, the exhausts help the performance, they don't. Alright, we're a bit tricky on there, a bit tricky, but 1 minute 20, no, we're not going to get a decent time, but hopefully we get an acceptable time. This is the key part at the top, where we get to this bit. Always a bounce, he took a roll. Yeah, struggling on this bit. Let's see how it does with a long wheelbase. Might help on that. Might get stuck. There we go. Alright, 1 minute 46. Hey look, the lights work. So timing wise, 1 minute 46. I mean, it's only a little bit faster than the Sand King SWB, which is a free vehicle you can pick up around sandy shores off the street. Lovely job. And it's a truck just like this. But if you want a truck just like this, then I'd probably go for the Camacho. It's a bit similar, but it's a little bit different. And that's 345 grand, so a fraction of the price. That is 1 minute 25, so that is top tier. But if you want the very best, the Droga or the Desert Raid is about half the price of this. But I think it's 600 grand, and the Droga is 1.9, 1.8 odd million, something like that. Only a little bit more expensive than this. Got more customization to it. It's solid suspension with excellent ground clearance, so a far better vehicle if you're purely doing off-roading. But if you like the Chevy Silverado, it's got medium, middle of the road off-roading capability. So if you like that particular truck, then yeah, by all means buy it, and I'll buy it on day one. But I'd say just wait for it to come on discount, and surely it'll come on discount soon enough, which would be nice. So if you found that useful, then do drop a like and a subscribe. And yeah, it's an okay vehicle. I'm not going to sell it. There'll be other vehicles that come before this one to sell, which are worse performers. I just wanted a little bit more from the customization. Also, I forgot, sorry for the exhaust and the spoiler there, which is not in tune with the car really. It's not what the Chevy Silverado was about. But I just got frustrated with the back end lack of customization. I wanted a better cover for the bed. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. I didn't get it though. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day if you are playing das GTA.